I was partially thinking I should take these and incorporate them into the canvas somehow. Maybe I will. Maybe I won't. Now I need to go let it dry. So why would I do that? Put all that molding paste on that canvas? Well, texture for one, but really what happened was in this garage, and here, let me show you. You see that big old crack? Our foundation is totally screwed. But what happened was at some point water had gotten in here, and I had all my canvases sitting over here on this side of the garage, and they were sitting on the ground, and a bunch of them gotten destroyed. That one was probably the most salvageable without having to re-stretch the canvas. So basically I just did the molding paste on top of the canvas to see if to kind of seal it. Call it a spackle, if you will, of canvas. That's why I did that. Gotta stay consistent. So the other day on Snapchat, I was telling people that I was taking some time to assess what I do for my business, for my work. And one of my friends on Snapchat asked me, what is the process I have for assessing my business? And I thought this would be a good opportunity for a video. This is my Venn diagram, or whatever kind of diagram this might be, of how to assess your business. And I call it for love or money. Okay, hold on for just one hot minute. let's take a moment to talk about love. Because there are a lot of motivational gurus out there that will tell you to do what you love and to follow your passion. And these are great ideas for people that actually have the ability to do that. Like I have the ability to do that because I am passionate about art, and I can do art and it can get me money. It can pay me to do work. I can write and that pays me. But not everybody is going to be able to make money enough to feed themselves, to pay their rent, to take care of their families on their passions. And they shouldn't be goaded into it just because some guru told them, follow your passion. I am much more in line with the idea of loving what you do than doing what you love. Now, I believe that you should be able to do what you love, but loving what you do is far, far more important. Meaning, whether you make art or make pancakes, whether you serve drinks at a bar or you serve up graphic design to clientele, whatever that might be, you should love that thing. If you don't love that thing, then you are not ever going to feel any passion for anything, because you're going to be drained by the work that you are doing to help put food on your table. It's going to make you angry, it's going to make you upset, it's going to stress you out, it's going to do all these bad things. It would be much better if you had work that you loved and did that, no matter what that is. No matter what it is that you're doing that you love, you do that thing so that you're happy about the moments that you're working and getting yourself paid and putting food on the table and taking care of your families or whatever it is. I want to clarify that before we go on with this video. So basically how this works is I rate all of the things that I do, which you saw me listing out. I rate all the things that I do on a scale of 1 to 10 between these two things. I start with money. The things that make me money, the most money, go up there, and the things that make me the least amount of money go down here. And then I do the same thing with love. Things that I love the most go over this side, and things that I don't love so much go over here. So what we want is obviously things in this upper range or over on this side here, ideally up there in that square, and avoid this. So I take something that I do, like Snapchat, which is one of my main social media accounts, and I decide first, how much money has it made me? Now, Snapchat directly doesn't make me any money, but indirectly I have made some money from it because people have seen what I've showed and they've gone to my website to buy it. So we're gonna put that right about there. Many of you don't know this, but I was a graphic designer in a former life, and so I don't do a lot of it now except for myself, but I still do some, and it helps me pay for, or do my books and stuff like that. So I'm gonna put it dead center. Swag, things that I sell, like mugs and shirts, hats, whatever. Books, my number one thing that makes me money, all the way at the top. Art, I'm gonna put it kind of, actually, I've probably sold more swag than art, so I'm gonna go ahead and put that and then that. Consultation, I don't do this very much, but I still do it occasionally, so I'm gonna put it there. Instagram, again, very similar to Snapchat, so I'm gonna put these kind of side by side. Videos, I can't identify that I have done any or made any money based on videos, so down here, the blog. Again, maybe some vicariously through the blog come and buy some stuff, plus it's attached to my website, so there is that possibility. And finally, podcast. Again, don't make any money from it, goes there. Now this is the tough one. How much do I love these items? And I move them back and forth across the scale. Books, depending on what book, I love it. I enjoy writing, so I'm gonna put that right over there. Swag, I like swag. I do enjoy making it, so I'm gonna put that over here. Art, I love very, very much. That is my number one thing, so that goes way over there. Designs, I kind of like it at times, especially more for myself than anything else, so I'm gonna leave it dead center. Consultation, I don't like doing this very much because, here's the thing, if you're gonna hire somebody for consultation, a good idea is that if you're gonna pay money for that, you might wanna follow through. And that was my biggest thing with consultation. Most people never followed through. They just wanted to spend money, and that really frustrated me. Because I'm wasting my time if you don't do the work. And I know I got paid, but still, it was my time and I lost that. So I'm not terribly fond of this. Goes there. Blog. I don't write or I don't blog as much as I used to, but I do like to write, so I'm gonna put that over here. Snapchat I love. Instagram I like a lot, but not as much, so I'm gonna put that right about there. Videos I absolutely adore. And this one. I used to really love my podcast. I really did. Not my new one, my old one. I used to love it a lot. And then I fell out of love with it. We took a break. Me and podcasting took a break. And then I came back to it with the new podcast. And I thought, I'm rejuvenated, I dig it, let's get started, let's move it, let's make this happen. But I just couldn't really rekindle it. And so I've had some hard conversations with myself over the last few days. And I gotta be honest with myself, podcast goes over there. So now here's the deal. We look at this board and we figure out what do we keep and what do we bounce. Obviously anything that ends up in that square we keep, because not only do we love it, but it's also making us money. These things over here, these are questionable, right? Anything in this box or this box is questionable. Don't really have anything over in that box, so this kind of counts. We will continue doing these things and we will reassess later. This box right here. Hard truth, these gotta go. It sucks. I made a really deep commitment. I said to myself, I'm gonna push through on this thing, but I just don't love the work that I do on those things. On podcasting, consultation, I don't love it. I do not love it. And so we're killing it. Because I don't wanna spend that kind of precious time and energy on something that not only I don't love, but I don't make any money on. If I'm not making any money and I don't love it, it doesn't need to be in my life. And I know there's probably gonna be a lot of people disappointed in the fact that I'm not gonna be doing the podcast anymore, but there will be alternatives. Number one, these videos are the alternative. There will be more books, there will be more art, there will be more Snapchat and Instagram. So I'm not going anywhere, I'm just killing off the things that I can't really handle anymore. But now, let's make some art. Love what you do.